Good morning, good afternoon, and good evening, everyone. Welcome to May Love Light. My name is Kristen May. Hello, welcome, welcome, welcome. All right. I'm I'm a couple minutes behind. Um, some tech stuff as usual. You know how it is. Welcome everyone. Happy Pride Month. I am getting myself situated here. I was getting back into my morning routine of doing some stretching, and the time slipped away a little bit there. I was like, I'll be done with enough time to get myself situated. And then time escaped me. But that's all right. I'm glad that I am here with you all. Um, mm, I have some respiratory challenges, which may cause me to cough from time to time. And so I have some water here. Just let you know that I am good. If I begin to cough, it is what it is as I try to manage this and get a hold of it. All right. So, Mindful Mondays, what I do is I will share some things about my practice and a focus that we will have for the day. I'll lead us through a 10 to 15-minute practice and then kind of close it out with some reflections. And if you have any questions, you can email me at maylovelight, that's all one word, the number 8 at gmail.com if you have any questions, and then I can answer them in a future Mindful Monday. So I am standing today. Oh, goodness. Excuse me. Okay. I am standing because today's practice, we will be focusing on grounding through the feet. And if that is not accessible for you, you can stay seated and ground through the seat of the chair. And I will guide us through that when we get to that point. But first up, how are you doing this morning, afternoon, or evening? Uh, I am feeling warmth. I have a little bit of sweat from the ending of my stretching. Mm. Whew. What else is arising for me? Hmm. There's yeah, there's some heaviness that I feel and also like an uplift of like joy and excitement. Like both are existing right now for me. Um excuse me. Oh, okay. So just to let you know, if you want to see resources of books and things that have inspired me over the years, you can take a look at the description. I have a link there to a list of resources, and within that list, I try to include hyperlinks to either the website or or like where you can get the resource itself. So just a recap, what is mindfulness? Mm. And this definition, it comes from like it's derived from John Kabat-Zinn's definition. He's the creator of stress mindfulness-based stress reduction. And then Diana Winston and Sue Smalley out at UCLA, they kind of took his definition and um, what they have is being aware in the present moment without judgment, with openness and kind curiosity. I added the word kind from a dear friend of mine, Anthony Mays. And so, mindfulness, being aware in the present moment without judgment and openness, with openness and kind curiosity. And so, just allowing ourselves to really accept things as they are in that moment when we're practicing. And also through our day to day, like these are things I feel like really translate into my everyday life. When I want things to be different, like what has been happening with my breath. Yeah, it'll be nice to like take really big, deep diaphragmatic. Is that how you say it? Anyway, it'll be great if I could take a deep breath without coughing. Those of you who know me know I love to laugh. It would be great if I could laugh without going into a coughing fit. And acknowledging, like right now, this is what it is. And there is a part of me that still would like for it to be different. And I have moments when I'm just like, okay, it's okay. I'm taking the steps to improve, you know? And so when I can sit with that and allow myself grace, I feel like the tightness of wanting it to be different kind of softens a bit. And this can translate to many things in your life, I'm sure. Um, hmm, okay. So grounding through the feet. During this practice, it would be nice if you could be barefoot, um, or at least take off your shoes if you're wearing shoes. If, that is not for you, that's fine. It's just helpful to really feel your feet, on the ground, or if you're not able to do that, feel your seat in the chair. And so with okay, with our feet, you can raise your toes up and just allow like the corners of your feet to really ground in and the heel of your foot to ground in as well. And then just gently relax the toes, allowing them to relax back on the ground. And if you're staying seated, you can allow yourself just to shift your weight around to feel the seat, feel you rooted down in the chair. And for our feet, what we're gonna do is like lean to the side and just feel your weight shifting and lean to the other side. And if you're in a chair, you just lean to the side and lean forward a bit and feel the weight shifting in the feet, weight shifting in the seat, and lean back a little bit and notice how your weight shifts. And then try to find a balance even, allowing yourself to root down. It would be nice if you could be outside. That'd be great. Um, of course, I'm not outside right now, or am I? Okay. All right, allowing ourselves to settle in more into the sensation of our feet and our legs, noticing the different muscles that are moving to maintain a standing position. And those of you who are seated, just noticing the different movements to sit upright as you ground into your seat and into your feet. You can have a soft gaze for this practice. You can gaze in front of you, maybe like 6 feet or so, keeping the head upright, allowing the eyes to gaze in front, maybe rolling the shoulders up and back, allowing yourself to settle in. And what we're doing is just noticing the pressure against the feet or against the seat. This is a way we can anchor through the feet or through the seat. And as the mind drifts off into thoughts, we just gently guide ourselves back to the sensation, noticing if there's any shifting happening in the weight of the feet, not placing any judgment, just allowing yourself to be with what is. Just feeling rooted in the seat or in the feet. If it's helpful, you can even picture roots from your feet, from your seat going down deep into the earth, grounding yourself even further. As the mind wanders off, gently guiding yourself back to this experience. Noticing the pressure against the feet. If you need to adjust, allowing yourself permission to do so. And if you need to rebalance, you can shift the weight just to allow yourself to rebalance, finding that middle. Same thing if you're in your seat, needing to rebalance, shifting the weight around until you get to that middle. And if you're in a space where you can actually take some steps, we can explore a walking practice. And then if you're seated, I will go through how you can explore this while being seated. So, first, for those of us who are standing, excuse me, mm, allow yourself to remain being grounded in the feet. And when we're making making the choice that you're going to begin taking that step, noticing what's happening in the body, noticing how the body starts to shift its weight as you prepare to lift the foot off the ground and take that first step, and how the weight shifts to the other side as you prepare to take the next step. And noticing, I'm going to step back a bit so I can take a couple steps. Noticing the sensations in the feet, the legs, what's happening as we take each step. And those of us who are seated, you can use your hands and rest them on your lap. And you can just raise a hand and lower it, and that can be a step. And noticing this hand that's resting on your lap, noticing what's happening as you raise the next hand to take that, raising it and lowering it. So, this is an option if walking is not accessible in this moment. And those of us who are taking those steps, you just want to do like 5 paces and then turn around and then walk back. And with the turnaround, it's not like as soon as you get to the end, you just like, "Oh, okay, and I'm doing the thing." Even the turnaround is mindful. So just allowing yourself to lift and place the foot as you slowly turn, lift and place the foot until you're turned around, and then walk in the opposite direction. And you can do, it's nice to start off with a small path, like maybe like up to like 10 steps, and then just do that back and forth. As okay, as you develop an awareness, you can take this puppy on the road. You can do this when you're out for a walk, and I know, well, you don't have to walk extremely slow. You can walk at your normal pace and be aware of the sensations of your feet and your legs grounding through as you're taking each step. Mm, mm. Okay. Yeah. So as the mind wanders off into different thoughts, just gently guiding yourself back to feeling the sensation in the feet, in the legs, the muscles that are moving to allow you to walk, and not placing any judgment on it. Even if you start noticing, like, wow, I really place more weight on my right than on my left, or I notice I, or maybe you put more weight in your heels when you're walking. It's just information you're taking in. It's not to place any judgment on it. Um, if there is a moment where you wish to like adjust the way that you are taking steps, you can allow yourself to really lean into the experience of taking that step. You are always in choice. Ooh, excuse me. So that's just kind of an overview of like the standing practice, rooting down into the feet, rooting down into the seat if you're sitting in a chair, and then how you can ease your way into a walking practice. And then you can, yeah, just how it would translate in your day to day. It's more of like setting the intention because you can be out walking in nature and just like all in your thoughts and not paying attention to anything, or or you can be walking in nature and you're like identifying every single tree that you see. Um, when you're in a when you're allowing yourself to have like a mindfulness lens through the experience of walking in nature, it can be allowing yourself really to lean into your senses. What is it that you're seeing as you're walking? Like taking it in, not placing judgment of like, wow, that tree is really green. How come that tree is not as green as that one? Oh, that one over there looks like it's dying. Like that's like, so that's the narrative. You're like starting to go. So the invitation would be to use the senses. Like, what is it that you're smelling as you're walking through nature? What is it that you're seeing? What is it? Maybe if there is a taste that's arising, um, the feel of the breeze as it touches your skin, maybe the sun that's like piercing through the trees, like allowing it, like really feeling it touch the skin. Like these are moments where you can really allow yourself to soak into what's happening in the environment. So that's more external, but internal, you can allow yourself to really feel your feet as you're taking each step. Maybe you can hear the leaves crunching beneath your feet as you're walking. Or maybe if you're walking barefoot through some grass, you can really feel the grass beneath your feet. So it's just like there's so many opportunities to practice. um, and those of us who are unable to walk, we can allow ourselves to take in our sights and senses in different ways. If we're moving through a space and allowing ourselves to take in the same thing I was saying before, the sun touching your skin, breeze blowing around, the look of the trees, sounds. Forgot about sounds, sounds of the birds, sounds of the trees rustling. Yeah, different things that are in the environment that you can allow yourself to really receive thoughts and lists and all the things that are happening in our minds will come up, and just simply guide yourself back into experiencing what's arising in that present moment. All right. So, um I hope you have a good week. I think next week I'm going to have a funky time when I will do my mindful Monday because I have a conflict, I believe at 9. I may or may not. We'll see. Um But yeah, thank you so much for watching. I hope you're able to take these practices and integrate them into your day to day. These are things that have been really helpful for me. I do enjoy walking through, yeah, I do enjoy walking, and I do enjoy walking through like really green, lush spaces. It's really nice when it's accessible. Um, Another thing is like we often feel like nature is this place outside. We have to go somewhere to get to it, and yeah, the invitation would be to explore the nature around us and even within us. Um, so, and when I say it's like I'm drinking water, so it's like water, yeah, water element. That's a part of nature, so it's there. The ground I'm standing on, earth, earth element is present. And then internally, like the warmth in the body would be fire, the solidity of the body, the solidness, that's earth. The air passing through your lungs, that's wind, air. So yeah, I can guide us through a practice through the elements as well. And another time, another time. Okay, I feel like that's good. You feel like that's good? Yeah. Oh, someone is calling. I don't know if this is picking it up, but that's okay. It is in this present moment. It is arising. All right, you all have a good week. Take care of yourself and take great care of each other. Until next time, take care.